I remember thinking, wouldn't it be kind of cool if South Carolina Criminal Justice Academy had all of the certified undercovers in some type of database where it says, hey, Scott's skill set is biker, riding motorcycles, can go in a biker bar, whatever, strip clubs, this, that, and the other. Maybe Charleston County needs somebody. Wouldn't that be cool if I could just shoot down there and make buys for Charleston County, but go back, then that way nobody knows me in Charleston County.
Right.
And when I got in the FBI, that's kind of what they do. You get certified in the FBI, and you can go around the world.
So what was your initial job in the FBI?
You are a case agent. When you get hired, the only responsibility you have really is you're a case agent. And that means you investigate, you do your own cases. I did that the entire career. Even when I was doing undercover, I was still a case agent. But I went through the academy. I got New York City as my first office, and New York is the largest office, so they put you kind of like on a rotation. You don't just go straight to a squad. You're going to be like, they want you to learn the city. They want you to learn the ins and outs of having a placard and the bus lane and all that stuff, or just how to figure out how to get into the damn Lincoln Tunnel when 6 lanes go like that, But eventually I went through the rotation, and I got placed on the Colombian Drug Squad. So then people start learning you were a certified undercover at a state level and this, that, and the other. So then there might be something like, say, L.A. takes off a 3,000, and we're talking like 2001-ish, 2000, somewhere in there. So they take off, say, 3,000 pounds of weed in L.A., and it was supposed to come to New York. Well, we go with them and say, man, can you send us all the stuff? They're cutting leads to us saying, hey, it was supposed to go to this address. But we got to build the exact replica box. And it depends on the U.S. attorney working the case. They may want assistant United States attorney. They may want to just us deliver it, and that's good enough. Some may want us to deliver it, pull away, and then they've got a hidden switch or something that notifies us when they open it, just to make that case tighter. So I started doing cameos on stuff like that, and then I landed in Undercover, which I don't really talk about in the book because it's classified. And we are coming up on 25 years, which is usually when they declassify them. It's kind of been outed, but I just don't talk about it because I don't want to end up in the box, the lie detector, and have somebody beating me down. But I landed that undercover, and after about 30 days in San Antonio, they gave me another 60-day extension, and I became the primary. And because I was there full-time working undercover, they transferred me to the San Antonio division.
So the first undercover gig, what was your job? Like what were you pretending to do?
The classified one, again, is classified.
Okay.
But I will say this. I was a security guard. Can you imagine being a cop with a cool uniform, with a real gun on your hip, and now I'm making it to the FBI, and I'm working third shift as night at the museum, with a flashlight.
Oh, wow.
But I wanted to get my foot in the door of the undercover program, and sometimes it was easier to get a slot in the undercover school if you were already in or slated for an undercover.
And so you eventually work your way up to probably more and more dangerous and complicated assignments?
What happens, at least in my experience, what happened with me is I get certified. Our certification school is very, very intense. I don't know what they're doing now, but I'm 99.9% sure it's still very intense. It's 2 weeks, no days off, huge on sleep deprivation. Not going to give away all the scenarios and stuff for tradecraft reasons, but let's just say that I got certified in 2002. In 2003, I started role-playing and assisting at the school. I probably missed a handful of schools up until the day I retired. Never 100% graduation rate.